PlayStation.
Open the damn shuttle.
Platinum X here with Resident Evil 2 Remake. And this is part 5 of Leon's first run playthrough. So we've already finished up here at the police station. Got the parking pass. It is time to head to the sewers. Never-ending rain. That is for escaping the police station. There is a green herb right here on the right. And you can run ahead of Ada here. There's really nothing in this area.
Is that the intel you needed?
We just want to head over to the gun shop there.
Ben didn't come through.
Well, what exactly are you looking for?
More info on the people responsible for this mess. Road's out. Going through that gun shop looks like the only way. What a mess.
Alright, now there is several items in this gun shop. We've got the shotgun barrel right here. Now this will extend, take up 2 slots now. Another grenade. Again, I always save my grenades for the end. Chasing Jill. Read a letter left behind by Jill. Jill Valentine. And Jill Valentine, of course, is the one in Resident Evil 3. So I think that was added into the game.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
I said don't move.
I'm just passing through. I'm gonna ask you to lower that weapon.
I can leave one. You gotta turn around, go right back out the way you came in.
I think your daughter needs help, sir.
Tell me how to deal with my daughter.
Drop it.
No! Wait!
Step aside. We need to terminate her before she turns.
Terminate. It's my fucking daughter.
Just let them be.
Emma? Sweetheart, I told you to stay put. Daddy's here. Those fucking things outside. They did to us. You're a cop. You're supposed to know something. How did this happen? Huh? She was a sweet little angel. I was sleeping, right? Okay. And I'm gonna put you to bed too, okay? Emma. Just go. Just give us some privacy.
You know, it's one thing to keep the truth from me, but why him? I want to find out what's happening here and stop whoever's behind it. Helping people like them? That's why I joined the force.
My mission is to take down Umbrella's entire operation. We may not make it out,
Whatever it takes to save this city. Count me in.
Yeah, as I was saying, that letter from Jill kind of got added into the game prior to Resident Evil 3
Heard
Remake's
of the Umbrella
release.
Corporation? They're a pharmaceutical company secretly making bioweapons. They have a virus. It turns people into indestructible monsters.
That explains the horrible things I've seen.
That's why the trophy itself is completely separate and by itself, not part of the main game.
And that's why I'm looking for Annette Birkin. She's the one at Umbrella responsible for unleashing the virus. I'm going to bring her down. This is how we get to Annette.
Based on what you've said, the sewer seems fitting.
Well said. After you.
Gee, thanks. Can't imagine a real scientist being down here.
According to the Chief, this leads right into Umbrella's secret facility.
Come on. Sewers are run by the city. How could they have a facility without the authorities knowing?
Welcome to corporate America. Umbrella's controlled Raccoon City for years.
Jesus! That an earthquake?
I sure as hell hope so.
Alright, right here we've got some bullets.
What the hell?
Stay sharp. God only knows what's down here.
More bullets.
Again?
It's not too late to turn back.
No chance. You're stuck with me to the end. Ugh. You sure this is the right way?
Unfortunately.
Wait there.
Leon! Get out of there!
Alright, now you basically just hug the left side. Wait for it to lunge, then switch sides.
Holy shit!
Hold, don't move. See how he bit twice? And switch sides. And then the coast is pretty much clear as long as you keep moving. And then if you don't shoot this quickly, or within a certain amount of time, it will break through there and you're dead.
Chew on that, you overgrown son of a bitch.
Alright, so right there we've got another Mr. Raccoon. And there should be a grenade around here somewhere.
What the hell was...
There it is.
Just get up here.
Alright, Ada dropped a ladder for us.
Can't say I didn't warn you.
You said the virus turned people into monsters, not reptiles.
Fair point. I'm just impressed you made it in one piece.
So let me get this straight. Umbrella sells monsters like that to who? Our military? Somebody else's?
They don't sell the monsters. They sell the viruses that make them. And Annette is who makes the viruses. As scary as that alligator was, Annette is far more dangerous.
Identify yourself.
Annette Birkin.
She's who we're looking for?
Not much time. Need to dispose of it.
We're here for the G virus.
That's not gonna happen.
I'm warning you, Doctor.
Oh yeah?
Hey!
Stop!
You'll never get the G virus!
Didn't expect that from a scientist. Leon,
Forget about me. Just go. Stop her before she gets away.
I'm right outside the facility. In pursuit of Annette. If it's not on her. It must be in the mist. Once it's in hand, I'll call for extraction.
All right, so now we're in control of Ada. Let me just run over here and grab this ladder. All right, now there's a couple of trophies regarding using Ada. And the first one really is just for completing her segment. So this is very brief. You know, little mission that you use her on. It's the only time you use her in the game. So again, it's very brief. But the other trophy is for only using this tool right here. So we flip that, then do this. And that right there will unlock the door. And I want to grab this note right here. Yeah, it's just talking about wristbands, opening doors. So ignore the zombies. There's some ammo right there, but again, there's a trophy for only using this little tool. It's like EMF or something like that. So we want to just avoid everything else. Alright, now we just flip that switch there and be quick about it so we can get away from that dude. Now if you keep going down to the end there is a flashbang and some more ammo. But again, we do not want to use that. So you see it really wasn't that difficult to make it through there.
Always been good at running.
And here comes Mr. X. So we want to activate that little box there. Then pull the lever. And then activate that one there. And then run in here. And activate that. We really don't have time to dilly-dally, but you can see we really didn't have any trouble getting through there. As long as you know you know, what to do and what order to do it in. Now there's also a trophy for finding all of these memos and notes. Activate this lever.
Bravo. Gonna burn him alive now.
You'll never get your filthy hands on the G.
I'm not the only one after it. You realize that.
And you won't die alone.
Alright, so activate this box in the corner over here. And then the one on the left, the yellow one. Then this one. And the one on the right, again the yellow one. And then right here on the right. And then the one in the middle, again the yellow one.
That bitch knows what she's doing.
Visitor clearance confirmed. Your ID is authorized until October 1st.
There's nothing at the
Please
end of that
return
tunnel.
before this date.
Not gonna happen.
And again, even if there was, we're at the end of Ada's mission, so we wouldn't need it anyway.
Enough! This cat and mouse game.
The game is over.
You lost.
Tell me, is your husband still alive? Or did you kill him so you could take credit for G?
Interesting theory.
You don't cooperate. I'll get a sample from the nest.
Over my dead body.
Where's Leon?
Ada? Damn it.
One slick super spy.
Ada? Where are you?
Hack complete. And one slick super spy was for only using that EMF tool. And then hack complete was for completing Ada's segment, which is not missable. The one slick super spy though is missable. Just go up this right here. Alright, so we got some bullets right here. turn this way just to, you know, spot that right there. Alright, go left first. There'll be some ammo down here. Shotgun shells. Alright, that should be everything in that area. Right here is a VCR tape. Alright, we got a zombie right there. Oh, come on. Alright, this requires a key. You know, I've never done this before. I never really noticed him hanging here. He falls later. As many times I've played through this, I've never even thought to stop. I don't even think I've ever noticed him dangle. But let's just see if we can go ahead and blow his head off. There, now we don't have to worry about him later. Can't believe I never noticed that. This guy too. Bye-bye head. Oh. Well, we don't need to use a shotgun shell on him. Look. Oh, come on. Oh, this is ridiculous. Alright, that door right there is locked from the other side. This chest piece right here controls this platform right here. It will raise up. So we can't take that piece right now, otherwise we would be stuck. Alright, you dead? Alright, I think he's dead. And then that's the second door that requires the same key as the other door. Okay, we got another knife here. Okay, and there's really nothing over here. It's just a little slide. And if you go up right here, it's a blue herb. Another one of those. And something big. There is on the left here high grade gunpowder. Alright, now whatever that is, it moved and it's right there. So you don't want to get too close, but about right here, go ahead and take a shot at it. It'll pop up and then you can just run right on by it. Oh, you are kidding me. Should have been able to just run right on by it. Oh, for God's sake. Good thing I got like 3 knives. Now let's see if we can get on by it. Whoa. Yeah, not happening, buddy. So normally that works. I guess maybe I hesitated before I started running past him. And now he's dead. So, won't have to worry about him later.
Cable car. Interesting.
And now we're going to switch over to the shotgun. Actually, it's only Claire. There's zombies in here with Claire. But with Leon, it's empty. Copy of emails to Umbrella HQ. Director Owens. Okay. Again, I'm not going to open this until I find the combination. So it will remain red until I return.
I don't like the sound of that. Come on. Ada. I'm coming, Ada.
Get the map off the wall. And there's a few things in this room. Ammo, which we definitely need now. Sewer company pamphlet. And here's a VCR. We can pop that tape in.
Virus. I'll bet those rats spread it.
Alright, you can see the red check mark. That tape is no longer needed. Alright, now looking around over here, basically this is the chess piece puzzle to unlock that door. Unlocking the U area door. And this is basically just tips on how to solve this puzzle. But we'll go over that later. Alright, for right now, let's go ahead and move on. So first we're going to go left here. It's a red herb right here. And there is the tool that opens those doors. And then come down here to read this note. Delivery receipt. The combination is written on the side of the safe. So you'll see that in just a moment. Alright, switch over to the shotgun and evaporate that dude's head. Alright, 2-12-8. And this is the stock for the shotgun. Alright. Alright, now we got our fully upgraded shotgun and pistol. Go ahead and head on down here. I'm going to pull out the Magnum. There's two down there. I was trying to line them up so I could take both their heads off with one shot. But where is the other one? There he is. Okay, problem solved. Now this guy too, you want to go ahead and take his head off as well. The Magnum takes heads off at a better range. Shotgun, you gotta, be pretty close to them to, drop them with one shot. Grab that key. Proceed down the ladder.
What the hell was that?
Alright, so all these bodies right here, on this particular run with Leon, we don't really need to worry about any of those bodies. Now, when we get around the corner here, though, there's another one of those things. See if we can get past this one. Alright, we made it past that one. You really can't hesitate. Now this one here, alright, we made it past him as well. But that's what the herb was for. There's some Magnum rounds over here. It's actually what the herb was for, though. So if you do get grabbed, there's another one coming out right there. If you do get grabbed, you just let them barf on you. It'll poison you. But then you... as long as you let them poison, like barf on you, again, get poisoned, you should just be able to run on by them once they drop you. If you use a knife or something like that, you can't just run on by. They'll grab you again. But then again, that's what that herb was for. As long as you've got a blue to cure the poison, you're good. Alright, so this is where we're going to get two of the chess pieces, the queen. And this is why you need to make sure you've got an open inventory. Alright. Both times I tried to run past him, I've made it without getting grabbed. Alright, switch over to the shotgun. Take this dude's head off. Run upstairs. Grab this piece, that's the king. Drop down. Come back through here. Insert the king piece. And now we have a flamethrower. So that is all four of Leon's weapons. Alright. I unlocked that door just to do it, but honestly I'll never be coming back here. So really wasn't really necessary. And you can see it's blue now, so we got everything, but I barely had enough inventory to get everything. Alright, queen. Go back in here, put the king in here. Take the queen. Swing back around this way. And don't forget to grab the king piece as well. Alright. So now we got everything in here. And the flamethrower is very effective against these things in here. So when they do that, you can just run on by them. You don't even have to kill them. But if you want to kill them, like the flamethrower is the best thing to use against them. Alright, so another one's going to pop up right here. Just jump up here. Wait for it to duck down. And then just run on by. And this is where this one right here will jump out and grab you if you didn't take his head off already. Now, I don't have enough inventory spaces for this. Ditch this knife. Don't need it. Alright, so we've already been here. And we killed the first one we encountered, but there's another one. And this is how you get back to the police station. Got some shotgun shells. Take this one's head off. Alright, here is a couple more inventory slots. Perfect timing for that. Because here's some film. It says hiding places on it. So there's actually a trophy to find 2 hiding places using the film. So you pretty much have to get that to get the trophy. And then that's where you return to the police station. Alright, so if we hadn't already taken that dude's head off, he would be up attacking us now. And if we hadn't already taken that dude's head off, he would be attacking us now. Before we go in there, we're going to go ahead and unlock the other door as well. And then we can go ahead and ditch that. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and use one of these because I have more than enough of this stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and use one to get it out of my inventory so I can go ahead and pick up both of these. Don't need that just yet. Regular bullets. Alright, so notice this right here. It's got the S circled, it's got the Z circled, it's got the F circled. That's actually the combination to the locker that we passed in the control room, and I said I was going to wait till I found the combination before I opened it, so that's it right there, SZF. Alright, now what we want to do is just go ahead and shove this one out of the way. As I said in a previous episode, returning to the police station is completely and totally optional. We do not even need to be coming here right now. But unless you're trying to go for a speed run or some other type of challenge as far as, you know, doing, you know, finishing the game in under a certain number of steps, you might as well go back to the police station. I mean, I always go back to the police station unless, like I said, I'm trying to complete some type of challenge. All right. Now, to be able to discard the tool, you do have to, you know, use it in all the locations. So you do have to come back here in order to be able to discard the tool. Otherwise, it'll just be, you know, stuck in your inventory or in the storage box. So the first thing we want to do, now that we're back in the police station, is go develop that film. You hear the liquor? We've got another liquor out here. All right, now we can just develop the film, and it shows us 2 hiding places. That is the desk in the STARS office, and then the hiding place is in the media room or press room, whatever it was called. It's basically ammo for the flamethrower in this room, and then in the STARS office, it is... I think a laser scope for the Magnum. All right, now you hear there's another liquor over here as well. All right, so here was one picture right here, this desk. Examine it, open it, and yeah, it's the laser sight for the Magnum. Now notice there's film down there. Now, this is a secret. This is like a hidden, like, Easter egg, I guess, if you want to call it that. But see, it wasn't even popping up X to pick it up. So again, this is like a total Easter egg. It says Rising Rookie. And this is kind of reflecting back on the original Resident Evil. But we're going to go ahead and develop that so you can see what the picture is. And I think there's a challenge for it too. I'm not sure if there's a trophy for it, but like an in-game challenge, I think. Which actually, there is a trophy for unlocking all of the in-game challenges, so I guess, having said that, there is a trophy for it. Alright, don't forget the liquor down here. Photograph of Rebecca from the first one. So anyway, a little Easter egg there. Alright, notice that dude, there's a zombie right there. But, just leave him be. He won't even notice you. Treasure Hunter! Use the photo hints to find 2 hidden items. Now again, that film of Rebecca is not considered for that. It's just the Magnum scope and the flamethrower fuel. Alright, now we can open this. Got the badge. And that is the Magnum barrel, which will now cause this to take up 2 inventory slots as well. Now you can either leave the badge there because you don't need it anymore, you see the check mark, or go ahead and loot it back and then discard it. That way you can check your map to see there is nothing red and it has been completely cleared. Alright, now we can grab this gunpowder here. Go ahead and reload this thing. We really don't need to use it at this point. I probably should have stuck them back in the storage, but I don't really think I need to worry about inventory right now, because all we need to do is just make sure you grab that part right there. And then we have everything we need to unlock the door to finish the sewers. Now, going this way, we get to use... Oh, come on. Going this way, we get to use this tool right here to open this last door, and then we can discard that as well. So we could have went the way we came and not even gone back this way, but then we wouldn't be able to discard the tool.
Shit!
Alright, now there is one thing that I missed. So we'll go ahead and go back this way. Now this is the way we came in. Oh, we got another one of those things down there. I might just be able to run past it. It's not paying attention. Look at that. Alright, so remember this, the locker. Alright, so remember it was S from the flyer, Z, F. Master of Unlocking. That's for opening all safes and locks in the game. So this is actually the last combination lock. Alright, I'm going to end this episode right here. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. See you in the next one.